Hello my dear brothers and sisters, welcome to Paradise. I'm Miss Smith. In this video, I want to talk about how to pray in a way so that your prayers gets answered. So there are three underlying reasons affecting your prayer and you are not getting a response that you want from God. So first and foremost, God is always listening to us. He's always answering our prayer, but the fact that the way we ask, that decides what we get. Be careful what you say. And your wordings have to do a lot with what you are getting back as a response. So and to understand how this works, let's go to a little bit of our background here. As human beings, when we are here on earth, we are here on a purpose, okay, and that purpose is to find ourselves back to our light. So in our human experience, we forget that we are a spiritual beings. So we have a soul and we have this body and mind, and the soul is like the electricity for our body. It's running our mind and our body. They are being operated by the presence of soul, and the soul stays silent or stays in the background and observing everything, and the mind has the power or authority to go on and experience whatever that the mind wants in this world. We are here to experience two different kind of energies, the positive and the negative energies. In order for us to understand the positive experiences, first we had to go through the negative experiences. So in our divine existence, in our spiritual existence, we are all positive. That means everything that we are lacking in this world, we actually have everything. In our spiritual existence, we know that. We are aware of that truth. But when we're as a human on earth, that truth is hidden from us by the veil of forgetfulness. So that as human, we can go through this journey where we can experience the negative, and then when we return back to our positivity, that is when we are recreating ourselves as a spiritual being. In that process, we are experientially becoming aware. Through our experience, we are becoming aware of our truth as the spirit. So that's the whole idea for us to come here on earth. That's what we are doing. Okay. So you are here for that experience, the negative and positive. So when you are going through the negative experiences, then God will not interfere with your journey into the negative, because the power was given to the mind. The authority was given to the mind. So if the mind wants to continue to have the experience of negative, God says, okay, I'm just gonna let her do whatever she wants, and I'm just gonna observe. But once she decides that she wants to come back to the positivity, the mind wants to come back to the positivity, then God will give her with the experience of positivity. When we're praying, that's exactly what we are trying to do. We are trying to return back to our positivity, and we are asking God to help us with that. Okay. So when we are praying, we say, God, please, I want to get out of this, whatever the situation that you are in. Whether you are sick with some illness, you want to get better. Or if you if you don't have a job and you don't have money, then you want that. You say, God, please, I want to get a job, good job. I want to pay for my bills. I want to, please help me with my bills and all this. So you are asking for these things. You are praying to God. Your thoughts and feelings are the powerhouse of creativity. Now, let me tell you why that prayer is not being answered. Okay. So when you say, I want something, okay, what are you experiencing? You are experiencing lack, like you don't have it. It's missing from you. So as a human being, you feel like, okay, it's missing. But as a spiritual being, you know that the whole universe belongs to you. Everything, all the riches of this universe belong to you. But here on earth, that information is not there for you. That information is hidden. So for you to realize that you already have everything, you have to act accordingly. So you are a human being. Now you want to return back to your spiritual self, but you're not even aware that that's what you want. All you want is something that's missing from you. So for you to end that negativity, that experience of negativity, what you need to do is not ask God that I want something. To say that I want something is like telling God that, God, I don't have this. You are complaining that you are missing, and that means you are complaining, you are experiencing a negativity. So for as long you are experiencing negativity, God will give you more negativity for this experience here on earth. Ready for something new? Okay, now how do we reverse it? Okay, the way to reverse it is to put ourselves back in our original position as a spiritual being. As a spiritual being, you are aware that everything belongs to you. There is no reason for me to get frustrated. There is no reason for me to get stressed out, feeling sad, feeling like I'm helpless, because as a spiritual being, we know that these are just illusion of earth, the negativities of the earth. So we need to let go of those frustration, feeling like we don't have this, that, the experience of lack, or the experience of stress and all this, and say, okay, you know what, I want a car. Okay, the car is not missing from me. I know that car exists, but I am here as a human being on this earth. Between me and that car, there is a space, and that means a car is there. You know that the car exists. It's not missing from you. It exists, but you just need to get to it. How do you go there? Traveling through time. There are three realities that we can mentally be in three different realities: past, present, and in the future. Okay, so mentally we can go into these three places, but physically we can only be here and now. So this is the most important moment. Right now is the only moment that exists. We only can think about something that had happened in the past, and when we're thinking, then we are mentally taking ourselves into that past, but physically we are here. Okay, so in another word, we are absent from our current reality when we are thinking about the past. Likewise, when we go into the future and we are thinking like what we want to do, we are daydreaming, and we take ourselves, oh, I want this would be so nice, that would be so nice. What we are doing, we are mentally taking ourselves into the future that does not exist. But the only thing that exists for me is right now, right this moment. So physically we are here, and this is where God is. Wherever you are, where is this body? You have this body, you have mind and soul. We are all in here right now. So if you take yourself to the back, in the past, or into the future, that's just the mind is doing that. That means if I'm taking myself in the past or into the future, I am absent from God. The God is with me right now in the soul, in the form of soul. In order for me to be with God, I need to be here and now. And when I am with God, I am the power. Prayers that get answered. you want to get rid of all these negative feelings that you are having due to whatever you are missing from your life, and you are praying for it. I want you to go into the future and imagine that for a little bit, okay? I want you to go mentally into the future and imagine yourself having all those things that you feel right now that you are missing from your life. Okay, so I want you to go there and imagine that. Have you? So if you have, what do you feel there? When you have that job, when you have that money, and you have everything in that future, you're imagining that everything already happened for you, that you already have that job, you have that money, you are really enjoying your life, you are being joyful, and the job that you are working on, you are being so creative, and you are doing an excellent work, and you're making lots of money paying your bills. Okay, how do you feel? What kind of feelings are associated with that? You are no longer feeling frustrated, stressed, and or lack. You already have everything. Now I want you to capture that feeling and bring yourself back to the present. I want you to thrive in those beautiful feelings that you already felt into the future. Now I want you to stay and thrive on those feelings, and I need you to take action. In order for you to take action, you cannot be daydreaming and sit there and just keep on daydreaming about what can happen or what will happen. No, you have to take action. So yeah, between you and that car, there is this distance. Now you have to take actions to make it happen for yourself to have that car. So whether it's to get that job that you want, apply for it, and wait patiently, not get frustrated. Most importantly, let go of all expectations. Expectations leads to disappointments, which will lower your positive vibrations. So right now, another important thing that you need to do, you need to close the door to the past. Meaning that in the past, you have applied to many jobs for last 4 or 5 months or so, and you are not getting any jobs, okay? You didn't get any jobs. So that had happened for you, and you were saying things like, oh God, what am I going to do? You got frustrated and you said, I'm broke, I don't have money, and all these negative things that you have said. And so right now I want you to close to all those feelings, all those experiences where you didn't get a job, you applied for it, but there was no response, and so there was a lot of disappointments in the past. So I want you to close that door and start fresh. I just want you to stay on those feelings that you have borrowed from the future self of you. You have borrowed them, and you are going to thrive on these new feelings that you have and work toward getting that job or the car or good health, whatever that you want. Now, this is the part, is the prayer. This is the most effective way for you to pray that will manifest for you that future. Instead of saying that I am broke, I don't have money, I'm feeling frustrated, I'm feeling stressed, you are going to change those wording. You're going to say, you are actually going to say and believe wholeheartedly, oh, I'm so relieved. I already have everything. I feel great. I feel wonderful. I feel amazing. I am happy. I am so calm. I am relaxed. You're gonna continue to pray like that. This is how to pray. To change anything, you are going to say whatever the negative you are experiencing, you are going to remove those negative experiences by saying everything positive. All the beautiful words you speak will make everything beautiful for you. To have faith means to believe in something that's not there. With your consistent positive thoughts, words, and actions, your beliefs become your reality. For as long you are thriving in this positive energy, then all the negativities are going to go away, and you are leading toward the future that you have imagined, because you are changing the vibration. Remember, you are an energetic being, and those negative energies creates the negative negativity creates negative energy, and you want to replace those negative energies with positive energies. That's how you shift from lower dimension to the higher dimension. And in order for you to do that, you need to continue to say all the positive things despite of how negative your circumstances or your situations you may be in. If you are feeling sad, you are going to say, I am feeling so joyful. And I know it's not going to be easy, but it is possible. This is how you are going to push it through. Just shine your light by saying all these positive things, and the negative will disappear. And you will arrive into that future that you have imagined to be. But always remember to stay in this current moment, stay calm, relaxed, and pray to God. Say, I know everything is all right because God is with me and I am fine. And God is with you. This is how you are finding your light. You see how God is so beautifully, this is a craft of God, how He is inviting you back to your purity. So beautifully. So your negative situations that you go through in life, don't look at them as negatives. They are opportunities guiding you back to your spiritual self, the higher self that you are, the God that you are. So always be that God. Always stay with yourself, and then all the negativities will go away from you, and you will arrive in the kingdom of God. So that's all for today. I hope this video will help you to understand a little bit about how you are existing in this world and how you can make your own reality in this world. Okay, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you all.